Mary Leaphart is a Jill of all trades, who's called DC home for the last 16 years. After spending more than a decade teaching middle and high school mathematics, brave, Mary left the classroom to write curriculum and facilitate training for teachers in the DC and Baltimore City public schools. While she enjoys her work, her biggest passion is investing in the lives of those around her. She absolutely loves being able to help people make real and lasting changes in their lives and coaching them towards total health. As an Army brat and the youngest of 4 siblings, it has taken her a while to find her way, but she feels that she's finally pursuing her truest dreams and traveling the path that was intended for her. She's going to sing Out of My Head.
When I was in college, my bipolar disorder showed up. Although I didn't know what to call it at the time. It was like this kid, we'll call him Bipolar Pete. He pulled up in this car beside me, he opened the door and said, "Get in." I had no idea where I was headed or what I was getting into, but I started on a journey over which I had no control. Pete and I became very close. He was kind of like a boyfriend. Honestly, more like an abusive boyfriend. He knew just how to rip me up and tear me apart and bring me to my knees before I even knew what had happened. But just like any abusive relationship, everything could turn on a dime. In fact, with Pete by my side, I had some of the most wonderful times of my life. I felt that all was right with the world and there was nothing that could possibly go wrong. But the truth was that I was very sick and I needed help. For many years, that help came in the form of struggle. Struggle to find the right meds, to find the right therapist, the right psychiatrist. Struggle to get the right diagnosis. Finally, it came, bipolar II disorder. It has taken me many years, many hours of therapy, but I have finally come to a place where I feel that I am living a stable and fulfilling life. And one of the biggest keys to my success has been building a support network. I am literally surrounded by people who love me when I am at my most unlovable. And even though I know how deeply they care for me, I know that they'll never really truly understand. There's this one friend I have, when I call her with a problem, her favorite closing line of advice is, "Don't worry, everything will be okay." But when you're someone like me, who experiences life through a series of extreme ups and downs, that just isn't true. The truth is that I live life in daydreams, avoiding what is real. Because when you're lost in daydreams, you never have to feel. Distance was my comfort. I left the world behind. Found safety in illusion, escaped in my mind. But your eyes convinced me that I was wrong somehow. In them I saw the beauty of living here and now. You brought me out of my head for a while, so out of my head for just a little while, lying there in your bed and watching you smile, brought me out of my head. Your tender arms surround me with a warmth I never knew. They pull me to the present. They pull me close to you. Our lips whisper secrets, our bodies intertwine, and something close to happy is suddenly mine. You brought me out of my head for a while, so out of my head for just a little while, lying there in your bed and watching you smile, brought me out of my head for a while. You woke me to a brilliant world I couldn't see, but I should have seen the signs right there in front of me. 'Cause a heart that is newly awake is a heart that can easily break. Now I'm out of my head for a while, so out of my head for just a little while, and I'm lying in bed and missing your smile. I'll be out of my head for a while. I live life in daydreams, avoiding what is real. 'Cause when you're lost in daydreams, you never have to